Good afternoon. My name is Thomas Clark. I'm a senior mass communications major at Augusta State University, and this is for my internship. The internship that I did over the semester was at 88.3 WAFJ. For people who don't know, 88.3 WAFJ is a non-commercial FM radio station serving the Augusta area, also North Augusta area in South Carolina. The radio station plays contemporary Christian music, as well as expressing gospel word and good scriptures throughout their air shows. During this internship, I've learned various things, and I also got to see lots of community activity as far as like giving back and also participating in different events as well. Some of the lessons that I learned is that it's not so much as who you are, it's how you act. Being humble is one of the things that they preached at the radio station, as far as like, not thinking you're better than no one. And, everybody is equal. Everybody is the same underneath. Another lesson that I learned is giving back. It's not right to be selfish. It's better for you to give and to share with other people. That's how you build relationships and build connections with people. That's how things get done. You can't just do things always by yourself. Sometimes you have to give to people so that way they can help you back. During my time at the radio station, I was able to see a lot of things behind the mic, as far as like show prepping, getting stuff ready for events, making sure you have the necessities, everything that it takes to run a proper radio show has to be done ahead of time. And when it comes to show prepping, you have to know what you're going to say, how you're going to say it, and you have to think, how is it going to come across the audience? One of the things that I've learned is that you always have to check your source. Wherever that is, if it's Google, Siri, or if it's like a newspaper, make sure where you're getting it from is correct, because you can accidentally say something that's not true. And then, that can cause some heated moments between you and the audience, because they could call and be like, hey, this isn't right and this is wrong, and you're misleading people. So it's always good to make sure that you have reliable sources and know what you're talking about. Also, one skill that I have learned while being at the radio station is being able to be comfortable behind the microphone, not necessarily just because people are not seeing you, but it's almost as if you're just talking to one individual person. When you're behind the mic at a radio station, you have to visualize yourself just having a regular conversation. That's how the audience is going to hear it. One of the exercises is to always use the word you. You don't want to use plural words while talking on the air. You want to sound as if you're just talking to one person directly. That's how you get that connection with people, and that's what makes people listen again. I feel like being at this internship has really opened my horizons as far as like the media industry and radio. I feel like being here, I learned a lot and I was able to retain a lot. I almost felt like it was sort of like an exercise, like a gym getting me ready for like the real world and for like the real things I'm gonna have to deal with while being in my career. Radio is not all fun and games and whatnot. You have to put thought, time, effort, and sometimes you have to go the extra mile. Besides being on the microphone, on-air talent does a lot. Some of the events that we went to were really more so focused on the community and, just reaching people from another level. One of the events that we went to was at our local church, and it was several kids there. What I did was I interacted with the kids. I told them what I did. I shared some things with them. We gave away t-shirts, and we just had a good time. It was more than just promoting us. It was just a way of saying, hey, we're not just superstars or whatever. We're actually people like you, and we're here to show you that we're gonna be by your side no matter what. And that was good for me because, again, humbleness is always key. And I think that because we did that, the audience knows that, we have their backs, and they'll listen to us because, we're not considered as like selfish or people who just think that our jobs are just about being famous or making money, but actually reaching people and touching people's hearts. I am proud that I stuck out my internship through the entire semester, and I'm also proud that I was able to record a full show without being nervous and being able to express myself in a positive manner. The specific radio station that I was at, it focused on making people feel good and uplifting and encouraging. That's one thing that I really liked about being there. And I was thankful that I was able to take part in that. The on-air talent that does that every single day, they really taught me on how to come across certain topics and how to interact with the audience that they have. Different radio stations have different targets. And for this particular radio station, it's for people who believe in Jesus Christ and they want to expand their Christianity. And sometimes it gets to where some people who have never ever read the Bible, or people who have never took the time to believe in Jesus Christ, they come to that radio station, and the transformation is just amazing. And for me to just see that and be around that really bettered my skills, and it made my mind more clear as to what I wanted to do, as far as serve the community and not just be someone who thinks that they're all that behind the mic and I should just be myself. Like, I want to be more than that. I want to go beyond my job. So I would say going the extra mile and actually not just doing what it is that your job description says. I feel like I have grown not only as a professional, but as someone who can do their job and do more. And also, I feel like in the future, this is something that I can see myself doing and that I could pass down to other people as well. I feel like I can change the way how people feel, how people think, and what people do just by the words I say and how I come across them. Being at this radio station has taught me not only lessons as far as like working there, but also lessons as in like dealing with people and being a part of a community and being able to serve God. And, like I said before, some people, they come from strange backgrounds and harsh times. And when they get to the radio station, it's like a transformation, and seeing someone crying and sharing their stories and knowing that we were there to help them and that we were there to comfort them. That's something that I really enjoyed, and I think that I have that in me. So I really think I've grown as someone who can fulfill the position. Also, I have some advice for future interns who wants to do this as well. I would say do your homework on it, do all your research, use the internet to your advantage, but then also go outside. If you come across a radio station at all, ask, whether it's country, R&B, gospel, hip hop, anything, just ask. I'm pretty sure people would love to tell you what they do, how they do it. It's all sorts of methods, all sorts of ways to do things. So never stop learning, and then also be able to take criticism too. That's one thing that people have to learn in this business, especially dealing with media, TV, internet, all that. Being able to be coachable and being able to be taught on how to correct yourself when you know you can do better. When I first started, it was a lot of things I could do better, and I had to sit there and practice on my voice, practice on my show prepping. And that's what it is, just repetition, doing things over and over and over. That will help you tremendously in this industry. Thank you.